Hello, second grade families. I am so excited to get to spend this school year with your students. We have already had a rockin' couple of weeks. They have worked extremely hard. They have already had to put their problem-solving skills to use. And as we have adjusted from moving classrooms and any other things that have come up, some people might go, oh, boo, that's not working. But guess what? We as a class have problem solved and we have solidified the teamwork skills we've been learning and so many other things. They've made probably lifelong friends in here already, and I'm so excited to get to be a part of that. They are incredible human beings, and this year you are going to see an incredible amount of growth this school year. So if your kids come home and say, oh my gosh, we did something so hard today, or I just couldn't do it, I would encourage you, if that keeps happening, of course, reach out to me. But if that means that they learned something that day, that they came home or they experienced something that was at the top of their ability, and they might think, oh, I can't do that today. Well, guess what? They can. And with help over the days, they really do climb that ladder of success academically, socially, mentally, emotionally. I've already seen growth, and this age group really is a time where that growth occurs. I quickly wanted to go over, I sent home a management plan and a schedule for the school year. There have already been some adjustments to those, so please go back. I will go over some of those updates, but I quickly wanted to go over my personal philosophy as a teacher. This is my 5th year teaching. I got my bachelor's degree in elementary education. This is my passion. This is what I love to do. This space, which is adorable, and we are so blessed to have such a cute space for us. This space is just as much your child's as it is mine. They are here to learn and grow, make friends, and help them develop the skills that they need for lifelong success in learning. And I am here to help them on their journey. I really see myself as a person who provides the tools and the opportunities for those growth, but they're the ones who have to reach out and take it. You can expect that your child will be loved and respected in my classroom. I believe that children are one of the most precious gifts our world has to offer. They're the next generation. And I am honored to share this school year and this opportunity with them. So with that, let me go through my slides here really quickly. Thank you for already communicating with me as questions and concerns have arisen. Please continue to do that. It's most likely just a miscommunication. Either the student didn't understand because I wasn't clear enough, or you and I just need to have a quick conversation about something. The door is always open. Come see me after school anytime. I'm usually here for 20-25 minutes after school, or send me a quick email. Email is the best way to communicate with me, or right after school. And you're welcome anytime. With that, volunteers for the school year. If you volunteered for a party, thank you so much. We still need some volunteers. So if you would be willing to help with a party or come in for a few minutes throughout the day, email me please, and I would love your help. There's lots to do, as you know, and it's a great opportunity to kind of come see what's going on in the classroom. So, I quickly wanted to go over our schedule. You'll notice on our schedule we have reading centers and math centers. A huge reason for those centers is the research shows that the biggest leap in learning happens when students are engaged with the teacher in a small group, reading or doing math at their exact level. Every student is at a different level. We all know that. Human beings don't come in with a set standard or skill set. And so every student is at a different place. And when they're in a group that targets exactly where they're at, we can target the skills that they need and bump them up little by little. Every single day is important to be in class. So if you can't be in class because of illness or vacations or what have you, we get that you can't always be here, but please try your best to be here. Your student is loved and missed. We do have a small class size. We're fortunate. So we would just love your student to be here every single day so they can get that targeted instruction. So standard growth for a typical school year is 60 to 70%. So a child comes in at a base of about 10% knowing the standards for the year. They know about 10% of what they need to know for the year. And 60 to 70% growth is standard. That if they know 60 to 70% of second grade standards, that is considered typical growth. That's great. With these targeted leveled instructions, my students last year and the year before grew an average of 140%, almost double what the typical growth is. So that's why we have standards throughout the day. And as they're so when the students are with me at a small group, the rest of the students are practicing skills that they can practice on their own without me needing to be there to help them. So I'm teaching a lesson for 15 minutes to those groups, and then the students at their desks are working. And then we rotate every 20 minutes so that they get that targeted instruction. And it really does work. And so as you will notice throughout the year, and especially around Christmas time, your students are going to be able to read and do math that you're like, whoa, I couldn't even, like, that's incredible. And it's their hard work. And they are rewarded for that work in class. And they see their growth. It's really incredible. So I'm going to skip past the curriculum slides. Please go look at those, some of the things that we will be doing. With that, with daily folders, I send home a daily folder. So I encourage you to check their folder every day, but a lot outside of centers, our afternoon time is science and reading groups. We will be doing a lot of project-based learning in those groups, and so not every day will they come home with assignments for the week or for the day. So just check those folders. I will send an email if there's something critical, but they will have a daily folder. They take it out of their backpack in the morning, put it in their little chair pocket right here. And then throughout the day, as they finish things, I check it off or give them a little star after I've checked it, and they just put it in their go home folder right there, and I give them a grade in the grade book. So check those nightly. If I see a bunch of papers in there, I'll either send you a quick email or just say, hey, if you want their stuff, or if you don't mind me just cleaning out their folder every once in a while. So that, and if you have any questions about that, reach out to me. Getting our classroom economy. Let's keep going down. Please look over the management. I have the Classcraft we've been using in class, and logical consequences. Please go read over why those are my choices of how to help your students grow as individuals. Not just, I never use punishment as a form of management. It's always they earn consequences for their choices, which is different than punishment. So consequences versus punishment. There's a bunch of YouTube videos about it if you are interested. That's just kind of a side note. But I just want to reiterate that I stand for your students' success. I already adore them. Each one of them is special and critical to the function of our classroom. And they've already shown me that they are ready to learn. They're thirsty for knowledge. And I am so grateful to get to offer that to them. I just wanted to go over a couple quick updates from the papers I sent home at the beginning of the year. I will resend those links, but here are just some quick updates if you don't want to look through them. I said at the beginning of the year that I would be providing an afternoon snack. Well, I started noticing that the students would only eat like one or two things out of their lunches, like the cookie or the milk or whatever, and then they would just wait for my snack in the afternoon. I don't want to encourage that. I don't want to enable that behavior, because their lunches you provide wonderful lunches, and I want them to eat what's in their lunches. The vegetable, the fruit, all of the components, the sandwich. So I'm just going to nix the afternoon snack. And if they want to save something from their lunch for the afternoon, that's fine. But that's really in an effort to encourage them to eat their snack or eat their lunch, because that's what's going to be best for them. I went over folders. I also said that I would be providing logins for all of their things that we do in class. I came from an all-technology school. We had been online learning all last year, and so I just wasn't aware of the procedures of this wonderful school. So, and I didn't realize that the former parents had got the logins because the students had domain access to their emails. Here, they don't have emails of their own as second graders, which is probably smart. So everything that they do online for me, which will be EPIC, EPIC, Reflex Math, and anything we do on Classcraft Classcraft won't be a grade, but anything they do online for me will just be a grade in the grade book. And if you're curious as to their online activity, email me, and I'll just help you. I'll just sit down with you and show them what they've been doing online, which all of those websites are educator approved and safe. There's no ads or anything like that. So I apologize for that mix-up. But so you won't have access to those logins just because they don't have an email account here, but I am let me know anytime and I'll let you know about their online, what they've been doing. Epic Reading is they read books, and Reflex Math is, instead of doing like math drills for like addition and subtraction and multiplication and divisions, Math Facts, they just do it online. They play little games online. And yeah, those are my updates for the school year. Like I said, please let me know of anything you have questions about. Please continue to be patient with all of us as we learn how to navigate this school year. It has already been an incredible experience, and your students are learning and growing so much. And with that, we sometimes have to make adjustments. That's a life skill for all of us. So please reach out. I love hearing from you, and it's so fun to see you in the pickup line. I am so honored to be here once again, and I'm looking forward to an incredible school year. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Have a great school year.